Let's stop pretending. Modern men are becoming physically, mentally, and emotionally weaker, and it's not just diet, screen time, or lack of role models. A huge cultural shift has occurred, and feminism, especially its more radical forms, is a central player in this decline. We've gone from encouraging men to be protectors, providers, and builders to telling them that masculinity is toxic. In classrooms, boys are punished for being too energetic. In media, male strength is often portrayed as abusive or outdated. In relationships, men are shamed for leading, providing, or even expressing desire, unless it's done with soft, passive compliance. Once upon a time, masculinity was clear-cut. Men were providers, protectors, builders. Today, the image of the modern man is blurred, conflicted, and hotly debated. Some say feminism is to blame, that the push for gender equality has sidelined men, silenced masculinity, and turned confident leaders into passive, uncertain followers. That boys are punished for being boys, that we've traded strength for softness and are paying the price with rising male depression, loneliness, and identity crises. Others say men aren't weaker, they're finally free. Free from the toxic mold of man-up culture. Free to cry, to nurture, to listen, not just command. They say feminism hasn't weakened men. It's given them the freedom to be full humans, to parent, partner, and feel without shame. So who's right? Are we raising emotionally intelligent men or emotionally neutered ones? Is modern masculinity evolving or eroding? Are strong women a threat to traditional manhood or the key to its transformation? And here's the real question. If men are weaker now, what kind of strength are we even measuring? This isn't just a debate about gender roles. It's a war over identity, power, and what it means to be a man in the 21st century. Once upon a time, masculinity was clear-cut. Men were providers, protectors, builders. Today, the image of the modern man is blurred, conflicted, and hotly debated. Some say feminism is to blame, that the push for gender equality has sidelined men, silenced masculinity, and turned confident leaders into passive, uncertain followers. That boys are punished for being boys, that we've traded strength for softness and are paying the price with rising male depression, loneliness, and identity crises. Others say men aren't weaker, they're finally free. Free from the toxic mold of man-up culture. Free to cry, to nurture, to listen, not just command. They say feminism hasn't weakened men. It's given them the freedom to be full humans, to parent, partner, and feel without shame. And let's not forget this. While society promotes strong, independent women, which is fine, it simultaneously shames men for trying to embrace strength and leadership. Feminism demands empowered women, but weak men. So yes, modern men are becoming weaker. And feminism, by undermining the value of traditional masculinity without offering a clear alternative, is partly responsible. Now, before you start typing furiously in the comments, ask yourself, if we keep demonizing masculinity, who will build the next generation? Who will protect it? Can feminists do? We should not misplace our different responsibilities for equality of gender. The big question is, are men becoming too soft or finally strong enough to be vulnerable? Or is feminism freeing men or killing masculinity? We asked men to be sensitive, gentle, romantic, and caring, but did we steal their strength? We are different views and contributions because this might change how you see both men and women. Let's talk. Individual comments and views are welcome. What does it really mean to be a man today? Is modern masculinity under attack or just evolving? Are men falling apart or finally breaking free? So now it's your turn. Drop your take in the comments. Let's talk. Like, share, and tag a friend who needs to hear this. And don't forget to subscribe because this conversation is just beginning.